Good morning, Coyotes. I'm Austin Villegas.
And I'm Bricky Williams.
Welcome to the first full season of The Rundown.
On this episode of The Rundown, we get to know our new assistant principal, Steve Miller, take a look at one of the most popular clubs on campus, check out last Friday's color dance, and see what the varsity football team is doing to prepare for tonight's game.
Before we get started today, please stand and remove your hats for the Pledge of Allegiance. In addition to Brooke Davis taking over as principal, former Florence High School master teacher Steve Miller has replaced Cindy Paravano as an assistant principal. The Rundown crew sat down with Mr. Miller to get to know him and discuss his thoughts on Combs High School.
Well, this is my first year at Combs High School. I've got two little kiddos at home. I've got a 2-year-old and a 9-week-old, and they take most of my time. So if you ever see me walking around campus, I look really sleepy. It's because I have 2 kids that aren't quite sleeping through the night yet.
When we chatted with Mr. Miller, we asked why he joined the school staff.
Honestly, they beat us in football a couple years in a row, and it was time to move on. No, it wasn't the football game. It's that in this area right here, I've had a chance to interact with Combs and the Combs students quite a bit. While I was at Florence, one of my jobs was sports announcer. So I did a lot of work with the football team, the baseball team, and the basketball team. And I got to meet a lot of the students from Combs, and they were really respectful. They were really nice kids. And when the opportunity to come to Combs opened up, it just seemed like the right fit for me. I think I've met some really cool kids. I've had a chance to go out and watch the football team practice for a little bit. I've seen some of the clubs and organizations. I've seen photography out in the courtyard. So I think the kids here at Combs have been absolutely fantastic. And the same thing about the staff. I would take this staff over any other staff that I've ever worked with in my education career.
Then he told us more about his life before Combs.
I had a couple jobs before coming to Combs. The last 8 years I've been at Florence High School, so I worked as an administrator and a teacher there. I taught computer programming and psychology while I was there, and before I got into education, I spent 10 years as a sheriff in Lauderdale County, Mississippi. So I've actually graduated from 3 different colleges. I went to the University of Maryland, so I'm a Terrapin first. I got a degree in history from the University of Maryland, and then a master's degree in education from Arizona State University, and then a second master's degree in school administration from Jones International University out of Colorado.
As we wrapped up the interview, we asked if he had any final comments.
I'm happy to be a Coyote.
I'm glad to hear that Mr. Miller is enjoying his new position at Combs High School. The Arizona Ancient Civilizations Club will be meeting in Mr. Bunch's room next Thursday, September 1st at lunch. Can you dig it?
Freshman student government elections are today. All 9th graders should stop by the election table and vote for your favorite student government candidate.
Speaking of freshmen, the senior class has some words of advice for you.
Okay, so your first year of high school is going to set your tone for the rest of your years here. As in, if you do really bad in your classes, it's going to be really hard to pick up your GPA. So just make sure you stay focused.
I would tell freshmen not to stop in the middle of the hallways. And, if you want to talk, move to the side. And that's about it.
I'd say get involved in sports and clubs. You never know what you might actually be good at, so try something new and make high school fun.
Go to class on time, because if you don't, you'll miss class, and the whole day you won't get credit. You'll go to ISS, and that's pretty bad. You don't like ISS, because it'll make you do essays, and it's not fun.
Pass your classes.
Okay, thank you.
Listen up, seniors. If you haven't taken your senior portrait for the yearbook, there will be a retake day at school on Wednesday, September 21st. The deadline to get your picture taken at Duke is September 30th. Remember, your senior picture does not have to be taken by Duke, but it does need to be professional. The yearbook advisor can refuse to use your senior portrait if it violates any rule in the handbook. Please see Mr. Wood or any yearbook staff if you have further questions.
One club here at Combs that has seen participation skyrocket this year. The Rundown crew met with Mr. Smith and members of the Drama Club leadership to talk about how to join and their upcoming performance.
We met with Spencer Matson, the new Drama Club president, to ask him about what he thinks of the new Drama Club members.
I feel like they have really good intentions and they really want to do their best for the club, which is like crazy.
We then asked Spencer why should people join Drama Club.
I feel like a big chunk of high school is trying to find yourself, and a lot of people don't know where to go to do that. And I believe like a kind of all-encompassing umbrella place where you can do that is under Drama Club.
Drama Club Vice President Alexis and Treasurer Brian told us why they joined Drama Club.
I've always loved theater, and I wanted to kind of have an outlet for that, obviously. I really like the idea of the competitions that we go to, and I had a few friends that were already in Drama Club, so it was really interesting to me.
I joined Drama Club because I was in theater basics, and while there, I learned that theater is an actually really cool thing that I enjoy. And it took me 1.5 years to join, but now that I'm in it, I enjoy theater and I enjoy my friends that I have met inside there.
Drama teacher Mr. Smith then informed us on how students can join drama.
It's really easy. Please show up on Wednesdays after school. Decide if it's something that you want to do. We bring in a lot of different people. Some people stick with it for a couple weeks. It turns out it's not their thing, and then some people stay with us for years and years. Show up. You do have to pay your $90 activity fee, but that unlocks a lot of the events that we do throughout the year for you.
We then asked Mr. Smith about the play premiering this October, The Diary of Anne Frank.
I'm just finishing up casting right now. I couldn't be more excited because I think we're going to have an absolutely phenomenal cast. We've got some really cool ideas for the set and for the costumes. I think it's going to be one of our best plays yet.
Finally, Mr. Smith gave us his parting thoughts on this year's Drama Club.
I'm so excited for this talent that I have at this school and for the leaders that we have at this school. It's going to be fantastic.
This has been Jamie Anderson reporting for The Rundown.
Wow, it sounds like the Drama Club is set to do big things this year. Rehearsals are underway for the fall production of The Diary of Anne Frank. Don't miss this chance to watch the incredible story unfold on October 6th, 7th, and 8th here at Combs High School. Before we get to the rest of our stories and announcements, here's Wesley and Jordan with sports.
Thanks, Brookie. Hey, what's up, Coyotes? I'm Wesley Wright, and this is Jordan Reeser, coming at you with the latest in Coyote sports.
Any boys interested in trying out for the soccer team? Join us on the open field Tuesday and Thursday nights from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at the Ironwood Crossing Field. If you have any questions, please see Coach Moy.
Baseball camp starts September 6th and will run Tuesday and Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m. The cost is only $25 for the entire camp. To register, pay your registration fee in the bookstore and take your receipt to Coach Scrugum in Office 589 or Coach Searles in Room 361.
The first game of the 2016 football season is tonight at 7 p.m. Coach Hart wants the student section packed. Arrive early if you want to get seats. The theme this week is Hawaiian, so sew up with the grass skirts and pool floaties. Be loud and see you there.
Speaking of football, Rundown reporters went out to the practice field to talk to Coach Hart and a few players about tonight's game and how they are preparing for this season.
So offensively, we're still going to be a running team. That's never going to change with us. We want to be able to run the football. We want to be able to control the clock. We are trying to spread it out a little bit this year. We've got to be able to pass the ball more. We've found when we start getting into the playoffs, teams really stack the box on us. So we're hoping with the skills that we got here, this offense is going to work well for us, and we'll find out Friday night.
It started off playing spring ball. We started implementing a lot of new stuff. Then summer we really got working hard at it. We got to learn our new offense. We got new techniques, new drills to help us prepare for it.
So the game plan for tonight, defensively we're just going to go out there and try to get a 3 and out every single time. Just try and stop their passing game really strong for them. And then offensively we're just going to go out there, try to waste the clock as much as we can, kind of just burn that clock up, march down them, try to score a touchdown every time.
I'm excited for this new offense. I'm excited to have the opportunity to run the ball some more. I'm excited for the opportunity to go out with the kids that came with me freshman year at Combs. We've had success for the last 3 years, and we plan on continuing our success throughout the season.
Well, obviously the ultimate goal is to get the W. We're going against a really, really good Casa Grande team. They're already preseason ranked in the top 10. They've got a phenomenal quarterback. They've got some great wide receivers. We're really looking to go out there and compete, play our type of offense, play our type of defense, and really give our home crowd something fun to cheer for. Really what we're looking from the student section is we want everyone out there. Get your red on, get out there, cheer loud, make some noise, let Casa Grande know that they're in Combs High country. We're real excited to see what's going to happen this year, and we hope every single one of you are there on a Friday night.
This has been Juan Dominguez reporting for The Rundown. Now back to Wesley and Jordan.
Now back to you, Austin and Berkey.
For the third year in a row, student government kicks off the school year with a color dance. Rundown reporters were at the scene to see what students thought of the dance.
As students showed up to the dance, we met up with them and talked to them about their expectations for the night.
I think that it should be pretty fun, a lot of energy. I've went the past couple years, freshman and sophomore year, and it's been very exciting. My expectations are never let down. It's always fun.
I hope it's fun. I hope it's lit.
Throughout the night, we pulled students aside to get their opinions on how their night was going so far.
It's a lot of fun. I like the music choice this year, and I like how it's not just like a whole song, it switches in between it, and there's a lot of people here, so it makes it a lot of fun, so you can meet new people.
I thought it was really fun, actually. I had a lot of fun, dancing with all my friends, so I think it was.
Afterwards, we asked those students if the $15 ticket was worth the price.
Yeah, I thought it was an improvement from last year, and there were more T-shirts, and so I think it was definitely worth more money this year.
Oh yeah, it was. It was fun. There was a lot of colors everywhere. I got drenched. So.
When we saw student body president Joshua Allen, we asked him about the planning process for the color dance.
Well, it was our first time planning a dance with our new student body, and we started with finding the DJ we wanted because we wanted to see if we wanted to switch it up, and we got lots of tweets from kids across all of the school, and they said they wanted red, so we went with and tried to get red, found the shirt design we wanted, made sure everybody knew about it. That's how we planned it.
Then we asked him about what his favorite part of the dance was.
Well, this is my last color dance, so I think my favorite part is dancing, going crazy. The DJ Huff, I think, he's a great DJ. We had great music. That was probably the best part.
Finally, we asked student body publicity director Hannah Brown how this dance compared to the previous years.
I think we definitely have a better DJ. We took more time. We spent more time trying to find the best DJ out there, and I think we definitely did.
This has been Tate Wheeler reporting for The Rundown.
It sounds like the dance was a success.
Thank you, Coyotes, for tuning in to our first episode of the 2016 through 17 school year rundown.
We look forward to reporting the news to you every month. So from all of us here at the Rundown staff, go to the football game. I can't even talk. Stop laughing at me.
Yo, man, you gotta throw these jokes like this. You gotta throw puns out like this.
Staring at you.
Hey, Mr. Taylor, you want to hear a good pickup line?
Wait, as for those having...
You walk up to a fine
Let me
young
just
honey,
go.
and you're like, hey, great jokes.
Pass that.
Pass
Right
that.
there. Color me, oh my God, no. Color me impressed. It was actually really fun. Anyone who didn't go must be feeling a little blue or green with envy. I can't talk because I'm laughing.
Jokes are not good.
I know.
It took me a half hour to write them.
Okay, can I just go? Are you stopping? Can I just talk? Yeah. Are
Hey,
they recording?
Mr. Taylor, we going?
Okay, go. Color me impressed. It was actually really fun. Anyone who didn't go must be feeling a little blue or green with envy. Those who did, however, must be tickled pink. As we're having the color dance next year, it might be a bit gray area. Okay,
It might be a bit gray area.
bit of a gray area.
Yeah, bit of a gray area.
Okay, I can just